video will be a sort of try on contact lenses. I finally began to order color contacts. I found an awesome website that I approve of. I had a couple of requirements before I even began searching for Halloween effects contacts, since I do wear regular contacts and I am blind. I'm not as blind as other people, but I can't really see that well if I'm not wearing them. For one, it had to be prescription based, which there aren't that many, and two, I wanted them to basically be made in my country. If anything happens, I'm able to I'll be able to handle it a lot easier than if they're all the way on the other side of the world. I just kind of wanted to find like a home base place where I can order contacts and stuff from. And so the website that I found, I'm getting text messages, was from Gothika lenses. They're from Wolfie FX Art and something, I can't remember the thing. Okay, alright, I'm sorry. I don't want to say I'll leave a link because this isn't really a sponsored video. It's just I bought them and I want to try them on. I had gotten 2 pairs of lenses. Now, my biggest issue, I know I'm pretty sure it's a general mistake because this is the Christmas season and everyone's mass ordering things, and I literally have yet to get a package that I ordered from like a month ago correctly. So I've gotten countless packages from other websites, other places, and they've messed up my order or only sent part, and it's just been a mess. So unfortunately they fell in that category of a mess. I did get 2 lenses. One of them were the let me see what they were. The first one I got was a Black Wolf FX contact lenses, and I got them in my prescription. And the second lens was intended to be the Lestat FX contact lenses, and I wanted like a kind of grayish or white shade, and I think by accident they gave me, well, not I think, like they did, but they gave me the Louise FX ones, and that's more of a yellow tone, so I kind of got 2 yellow ones, so that defeats the purpose of getting multiple contacts. But they are different in the design, I guess, so I'm kind of looking at it through that lens. I would honestly send them back, but the only problem with the return policy is just the fact that I do have to pay for my own shipping, and they also said that there's a 20% restocking fee for refunds or exchanges, and I feel personally I should not have to pay extra if you were the one who made the mistake and you messed up, so I have to pay more for shipping and the restocking fee because you messed up, kind of thing. So I was kind of debating on whether or not I should send it back or not. Ultimately I do want to order like all of the colors, so I'm not really going to make a big deal about it. It is what it is, and I know people make mistakes, and so I will be wearing them anyways, so it's not like my money will be wasted. It's just unfortunate and it sucks, but you live. Anyways, the package finally came today, and I ripped off the label because I don't want you to know where I live. And so it came in a small box, and inside it are the 2 contacts. They are rolled up nice and cutely in a bubble wrap, and inside them, I wonder which one is this. These are the mistakes, so I'm going to start with the one I intended in the first place. Inside it are instructions on how to remove and insert your contact lenses, all about them. It gives detail, different languages. Of course, it gives tips of always washing and drying your hands before you put contacts in. This is common knowledge for me because I've been wearing contacts since a very, very long time, and so if you're not used to wearing contacts, it'll be something you'll have to get used to. What I love about this site, and what any site should always be if you're buying contacts, any type of contacts online, is that they have to make sure your prescription is legit and that you actually went to an eye doctor to get fitted and get the correct prescription, even if you don't have one. And legally they are required to do so for anyone who's to ever sell you any type of contact lenses, whether they be colored or regular, you have to have a doctor check your eyes out first and write a prescription, whether it's 0 or I don't know what the base number is, 5 maybe, I don't know. So do not buy any type of contacts from any stores. I've done that like when I was younger, and I just didn't really know. Of course they weren't prescription, because that would just be a mess, but like it wasn't really a good idea, and you don't know who you're getting it from, you don't know what they're putting in it, you don't know what it's made out of, and you literally like have only one pair of eyes, 2 eyeballs, and you can't replace them. You can't bring back your eyesight if you ruin it. I wouldn't risk it. So make sure you find a legitimate source of, well, a legitimate website where you're going to be buying these things from. Make sure they are doing what they need to be doing and running it by your doctor. Make sure you get your eyes checked and fitted for contacts, and you know, make sure you're comfortable, and if you don't feel good about something, don't do it. Other than the instructions on how to put it on, you will get 2 little vials. They look, I don't know if you can, the vial basically looks like this. It will say the prescription, if you have one, on it, and the name of the lens, which is how I knew the other one was messed up, because they were like 2 completely different things and the wrong shade. And then finally they give you a small case to put it in and store your contacts, and it's plain, so if you get more than one, because it's basically the same thing in the other package, I would mark them so you can pick them up easily. I guess you just pop the cap off, and break the seal, and okay, that's cute. So the top part is like a rubber thing that you stick it on. I mean, you could keep them in here. A lot of people like to, alright, well, let me just take my contacts out first. So I usually see people like put their contacts in and look away and look into their contacts, and it sets that way. But I don't like doing that. It feels weird, and I never could master it anyways. So I don't do it. I have to pour more out. It's not coming out. Nice. So it is stuck on the inside. Okay. I don't know what you would do if you had big fingers, but how I normally put my contacts in, I like to put a little bit of solution in it so my eyes aren't terribly dry. It sits well, but I don't know if it'll make all my makeup run. Probably. I probably should have taken the other one out too. It's going to take another while. This looks kind of nice. So, these are what the contacts look like in my eyes, and they feel pretty comfortable. I do see the color around the bottom of it, and only when I'm looking straight. If I'm looking down, or yeah, if I'm looking down, I don't see anything. But when I'm looking up, the light's kind of reflecting the color into my eyes, so it's not anything that would, you know, be a big deal, and I can see perfectly clear with these things. So they got the prescription on point, so I will be able to actually wear these and do my makeup without looking crazy and not being able to see anything, and I can wear these out. So I'm pretty excited about that, and I definitely will be ordering more from this website. So expect different colors in the future. Again, these are in the shade Black Wolf, and they were fairly decent in price. pretty affordable, and the general price of a prescription, you know, contact lens, and they do feel well protected. My eyes don't feel scratchy. I can look around, and that scared me. And you know, I don't know, I'm just like looking. It looks really evil. So I don't know how you typically take your contacts out, but I just literally touch it directly and I pull it out. You can kind of see the difference. I feel like the contacts make my eyes seem bigger when it's lighter and smaller when it's darker, but it's kind of throwing me off right now because I can see really clearly out of one and not out of the other. The next contact that I am trying on is, well, was supposed to be in the shade Lestat, but this one is in the shade Louise, which is pretty much the same as the Wolf. So I think the only difference with this contact is that, like, you see the black lines in the inside of the Wolf contacts. This one does not have those marks. So it's kind of more plain, I guess. I don't know if you'll see the difference. I mean, from afar it looks more lime green, and oh, can you see the difference? It's really only a slight difference. So pretty much bought the same things. I'm not sure if you can see the difference. This one seems a bit more lime green and brighter, but overall it's the same exact shade, and my eyes are becoming a little irritated right now because I'm just tired and exhausted from the day in the first place, so my regular contacts are irritating me, so putting these on aren't making it any better, and I'm really tired, so like tearing up. These feel less comfortable, but again, I think that's because my eyes are already starting to get irritated. So this is the difference between the two contacts, between the Black Wolf and the Louise, and I can't really tell too much of the shade. One is like an incy tad bit more greenish than the other, and the Wolf has a bigger pupil area compared to the Louise one. So if you're going off of looks, I would prefer the Wolf contact, which is why I picked it in the first place, and I picked something different, but by accident I got Louise. So if you're interested in getting that instead and you don't want the crisscross lines on the inside and that kind of detail, or to have your pupil dilated as much as this one compared to this one, this is what it looks like. My eyes are dark brown, so if your eyes are lighter, I'm sure it would pretty much look the same. I have nothing negative to say about these contacts. They fit perfectly. I love how well they work and I can see in them, and they don't cloud my vision at all too much. It's only when I look up, and it's probably because these lights are reflecting into my eyes, and now I can see even better than when the light is shining in my face. So yeah, based off of comfort level, I would definitely go with the Black Wolf contacts. It doesn't feel as well, I wouldn't even say the other one feels heavier, but I feel it less inside my eye than the Louise one. I know I'm going back and forth between saying Louise and Louise. It just, I like saying both, so don't shun me for that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this helped you. I didn't really see too many reviews on the Gothika lenses at all, which is what I was looking for before I, purchased these lenses, so I just kind of crossed my fingers and hoped that they would come out nice, and they do. So hopefully this is the beginning of reviewing their contact lenses. I will be ordering more in the future, so expect different shades and colors. There won't be a review on every single one of them because not all are prescription, so I'm only getting the ones that I can actually use. With that being said, have a wonderful night, morning, evening, or afternoon whenever you're watching, and I will see you lovelies next time.